Hey everybody, it's Craig. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me again for another video. And it's been a while, y'all, but I am back. It's been since April 1st since I've made a video, and there's a lot that's been going on since April 1st. A lot of different changes in life, different transitions, but I am happy to report that I have completed my clinical mental health counseling degree, and I walked across the stage on May the 6th and I am done. So yes. So happy to be done. A lot of papers, a lot of different things that I had to go through just for your typical degree requirements. But I'm so happy to say that I finished. It was a wonderful day. My wife was able to be at my graduation. Families and friends of everybody who was there. It was just a joyous and wonderful time, and I'm happy to be done. I must say. I will also say this. There were some other things that I was able to do during the time that I was out and not making videos. Many of you know that I'm pursuing licensure in my state, and part of what I had to do for licensure was to take what's called the National Council Examination. And so I am also happy to report that I have taken the National Council Examination and I've passed the National Council Examination. So grateful for that. So thankful that I was able to do that. That required a lot of studying. That required a lot of long nights, late nights, doing a lot of prep, study work. And let me tell you something, just briefly, I'm going to tell you guys something about that test. If you are in the running to take the National Council Examination test or to get that requirement, I don't know if there's anything that I can say to prepare you for what you will encounter taking that test. There's some sort of algorithm based something that they got connected to it. It is very difficult. There are changing passing scores. There are about, I would say 200. Yeah, there's 40 questions that they throw out. So it's whatever you get out of 160. And the score, the passing score of your test is really determined by the difficulty of your test on that particular day. Higher the passing score, the easier your test tends to be. The lower the passing score, the harder your test tends to be. And so I'm pretty sure that day I got the hard test, but I was able to prevail, with the grace and help of the Lord. I was able to get through that test and pass. And I'm also happy to say that I have decided, so this is a video of many new announcements. I've decided, since this has gone favorably for me with regard to passing the test and with regard to finishing and completing the degree, I still have some summer classes to finish up in order for the degree to be conferred. But I have certainly made the decision in praying and talking with my wife that I am going to pivot to doing counseling full time. So I will be pursuing full licensure. I am already qualified for provisional licensure. My application is with the board. My supervisor at the current practice that I'm at has already agreed to supervise me for the 2 years minimum, 5-year max that you have to do here in this state. I'm very happy that all of this is falling into place. I already have clients, and now that I will be a provisionally licensed professional counselor, I can start receiving money for those clients under supervision. So that's exciting. And I also want to say that because of this shift, because of sort of the new beginning, new season in my occupational life, I'm very, very happy to say that Royal Rock Counseling and Consulting and all of the things that are associated with the skills, talents, and abilities that I have to offer in coaching, in consulting, in counseling, in every other area of those niches, I'm happy to say that I will be able to have more time to do that. So I'll be giving you more information about Royal Rock Counseling and Consulting and the services that we offer, helping you to live a life of wholeness and wellness and well-being and fullness, and all of those things. One of my niches as a therapist is couples and marriage and family counseling. And so I'm pursuing more training so that I can make sure that I support that segment of the population, that demographic well. I also really help have a heart and affinity for veterans and heart and affinity for those who have been impacted by traumas, particularly military sexual trauma, military sexual assault, and just trauma, whether of a sexual nature or otherwise, overall, right? So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the work that I can now do with veterans and the legitimacy that the pre-licensure process provides. I'm also grateful for the network that I've built since I've been in school. It has been phenomenal, and I am excited to learn more. I'm excited to explore more about this field and about this whole world of business ownership and, you know, coaching and consulting and all of the things that encompass that, right? And how best to serve all of you, my viewers, and how best to serve those who are in my community and those who watch and follow and those who need help and are in the service-oriented capacities, right? I'm really, really excited about all that that has to offer. So be on the lookout for some other things that I will be doing, and I'm really, really happy. And I would say the last thing is, this is really the catapult into me also doing this YouTube sort of social media content creation more on a full-time basis. It's opened up a lot of time for me to be able to do more of this. I had to get, I've been away for a minute, y'all, and I know that it seems like my channel's been silent, but I really had to get over that hump and kind of have in my mind, hey, you know what, this particular part of it is done. That way I can start focusing on the content that I know will help people, and the content that I know will bless people, and the content that I know people need in the times in which we live, particularly from a mental health perspective and mental health concerns and all of those things. And so I'm really, really happy, really excited to be able to bring that content to you now more on a consistent basis. Now that I've kind of gotten over these sort of these humps, these things, right? These hurdles or these obstacles that have really prevented me from being free to make content in the way that I so desire, and in the way that I hope will be a blessing to you all. I want to do that. I want to learn with you. I want to grow with you. I want to show you more of who I am and really connect with the audience. So, you know, and on that note, you know, start dropping me comments, concerns. All the content is going to be research that I've studied and experiences that I have, and building on a lot of some of the sessions that I've had with my clients. Obviously protecting being anonymous and protecting the identities of all my clients and the beautiful, precious people that I work with, whether those are neurodivergent, you know, ADHD on the spectrum folks, all kinds of people that are just beautiful people who have levels of brokenness that need to be spoken into, and that even respond and present with things that help me be a better human being and help me to grow in all the capacities that I'm looking to grow. So really excited about this. Really grateful that there's these platforms that we can do this on. And so the YouTube journey is going to be great. I want you to come along on that journey with me. I want you to be a part of what we're doing here at Worldwide Counseling and Consulting. What's next in the future for me as far as employment is concerned is, I really believe, and I wanted to share this with you guys, I really believe that there's the you that you think you've known all of your years, and then there's the you that is untapped. There's the you that you haven't met yet. And so if I could describe my journey, I am going into a season, I mean, I'll be 50 next month. I know I don't look it, but I'll be 50 next month. And so I really believe I'm going into a season where I'm about to be introduced to, and I'm about to meet the me that I've always wanted to know, that I've never known exactly what his capability is, what his ceiling is, how much further he could explore. I'm about to meet that me, and I'm really excited to meet him. And I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table now, toward what many would call the sunset of life, the second half of life, if you will. And I think that second half of life is going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be greater than I could ever imagine. And I want to take you along with the journey, right? So make sure you tap into what we're doing. If you like this video, drop me a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments, not only on this new journey, or not only on this video, but what are some of your dreams, goals, visions, right? What are some of the things that you really want to pursue? What are some things that what are some things that have lying dormant that you feel like need to be unlocked, right? Who is the you that you want to meet? Who is the you that has been hiding for so many years and has not been allowed to just come to the forefront or come to the surface? Let's meet that you, and let's meet him or her together, and let's find out what we can explore and how great we can be in this life together as we pursue wholeness and wellness and seek to be the very best versions of ourselves, for ourselves and for the people that we love. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. And until next time, what I always say is live royally and live well. I'll see you soon with a lot more great content, and you guys take care.